You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, let's talk about Tony Romo. Tony Romo's wild card playoff performance in the booth was less than stellar. Now, I made a video on it already, guys. A lot of people wanted him fired. He was making a whole bunch of mistakes, and he was making these weird noises and everything. People seem to have grown very, very frustrated with Tony Romo. I mean, there's been talk, I believe Rhodes actually mentioned this, that some people want Mike Tomlin to replace Tony Romo with CBS. I don't think that's going to happen. We have to see. Mike Tomlin, is he actually going to coach this year? I'm curious about that. I think I saw something where he wasn't expected to coach this season, but I really do believe that he's actually going to be back coaching. But as far as Tony Romo, of course, his playing days are long over with now. He's been at CBS for a little bit now, and he has now addressed his terrible performance in that playoff game. But it's Tony Romo, guys. I mean, did he actually deliver with the Dallas Cowboys when he was playing? No, he didn't. So we're going to be talking about that. He makes an excuse here, and I'm wondering if you guys actually buy it. Very, very curious about that. But before we dive into that, guys, make sure you guys are still subscribed here to Black and White Sports on YouTube, because there's some funny things happening, guys. A ton of people have been unsubscribed. I want to bet folks you've probably lost 1,000 plus subscribers just this month. So if you're actually watching this, make sure you guys are still subscribed. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this. But first, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Become a member and support us. Memberships are just $10 per month. And you can actually get a 7-day free trial if you sign up. Save money by getting an annual plan. You can actually save 24% still with a 7-day free trial. So the member live stream is going to be posted over there as well as member videos that me and Rhodes actually shoot. Also, we have a donation tab here. You guys can donate 5, 10, 20, or whatever you can. Actually, donate to us if you enjoy our work. We do support it. Don't forget about the merch. Get your shirts, the Black and White Network shirt, and the Me is the Real Virus shirt. If you're not a paying member, you get 18% off. But if you become a paying member, you get 25% off. You don't need any promo codes or anything like that. You actually see the discount when you go to checkout. So let's dive into it. Right over here, Fox News. Ex-NFL star Tony Romo reveals he was dealing with an illness after broadcast performance drew fan criticism. Romo says that there were a bunch of guys grinding through an illness. Yeah, now guys, I've been sick before. I have. But Romo was making these weird noises and things like that. Maybe he was confused. I don't know what kind of illness he had. But is that really an excuse, for all the gaffes that he was actually he had on the broadcast? Anyway, says here, former Dallas Cowboys star quarterback Tony Romo was widely criticized for his performance as a commentator during the Buffalo Bills' win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Romo, 45, revealed that he was battling an unspecified illness during the game. Quote, We had a bunch of guys sick. We were just grinding through it. You're not going to miss a playoff game, Romo said during an appearance on Shane on Sports. It's too much fun. That's what Tony Romo said. Romo began the broadcast by bizarrely calling the Bills an overdog and underdog. Now, guys, going into the game, the Buffalo Bills were the favorite in this game, even though the game was actually in Jacksonville. Okay? So, I don't know what Tony Romo was actually thinking with this overdog and underdog. But this is what he said. Quote, I don't think we've ever seen it where it's like, who's going to win? I don't know. I'm pretty good at football knowledge, and I don't know. Today's going to be very telling, though, because Jacksonville is a complete football team. Carolina did that yesterday. They earned the respect, almost won, but they didn't. Jacksonville is in that same situation. They could do it. This could be a major upset, even though it's really not an upset because the Bills are actually the underdog, but they're the overdog. We'll see today. Okay. Okay. If you say so, Tony Romo. Now, as far as that weird noise, man, this is what Tony Romo, some of the sounds that Tony Romo was actually making here. Listen to this.
Talking about Shavers doing all the dirty work on offense. He almost did great work on special teams right there, and that's huge for Jacksonville to get that.
Yeah, what was he supposed to be, like Count Dracula or something like that with that weird noise? Yeah, but this is some of the comments that were actually coming in, guys. This Warren Sharp says, Romo, whoever wins the game has a real shot to make the Super Bowl. That's how important this game is. Yeah, you don't say welcome to the playoffs. Has this guy done any prep for this game? He's been rambling about nonsense half the time. Another post here. CBS really needs to elevate Ian Eagle and J.J. Watt over Nance and Romo. I think Nance still has the goods, but Romo is distractingly bad. Another one. Tony Romo is so bad now. He just says nonsense like he's making real points. Josh Allen did the most basic of pre-snap reads that any QB should be doing, and he says that it's his playoff experience showing up. Please get that clown out the booth, man. Wow. Romo was asked if he had heard the criticism and said that he is, quote, just trying to make everyone enjoy the show. Quote, I think anytime you're in a position like we are, we're on the air for 3.5 hours. You're always trying to do the best you can do and everything, Romo said. There's always going to be moments where always all this great stuff and then other stuff is just part of being in your position. You just go back to work and you do a great job. I mean, that's the fun part about this is sports, and it makes it fun. You're just trying to make everyone enjoy the show and learn a little bit and have a great time. To me, it's what makes sports amazing. It's fun. Yeah. So that is Tony Romo's response right there, man. I mean, are you guys really buying the I'm sick excuse? I mean, Tony Romo was a Pro Bowl quarterback when he played. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played sick. He had one game, guys, when he was with the Dallas Cowboys. Man, he took a beating by the 49ers. The Cowboys won, and he played excellent, even though the stats didn't say it. I believe he had like a 72 quarterback rating, but he was making plays, even though he's actually getting beat up. But that game in the booth, man, wasn't really that good. Wasn't really that good, man. Now, is he going to get fired or demoted? I don't think so. I really don't think that's going to happen, guys. Tony Romo is here to stay. I mean, he signed a 10-year, $180 million contract back in 2020. So he's got 4 or 5 more years. I don't think he's going anywhere. I really don't. But gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.